I have been in Costa Rica for 4 days now, and I'm currently in Nosara, which is this beautiful, 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 like beachy town on the coast of Costa Rica, the Pacific coast, and just staying kind of like out of the way of things and up on top of this like mountain or hill overlooking the ocean. And I've been doing so much walking, like so much walking. And I realized that like back in the city, I don't do that much walking because it's so much more convenient to drive, but I haven't had a choice and I've been walking so much. I have been getting the most intense, well, not really the most. I've been doing good at covering up, but even without thinking about it, I've been getting so much sunburn and I'm covered in bug bites. And even though I've been here for 4 days, it has taken me 3 days to really soften into this place, soften into the rhythm, and I'm still softening into it. I haven't taken a vacation in 2 years. I have taken tiny camping trips, tiny vacations, you know, tiny things, but not an actual vacation in 2 years. And I feel like I'm really softening into the relaxation in a way I didn't expect it would take so long to do. And within that, I haven't felt like filming because I want to film when I'm feeling inspired or when I'm coming from a place of pure reflection or when it just feels cohesive to my day instead of feeling like work. And this morning, actually, I'm leaving this current place and going to another place in a couple of hours. But this morning I woke up and I really felt here and alive. And so I've been kind of reflecting a little bit and thought I would just share it and share where I'm at as I continue this journey of being here and softening into what it feels like to be alive again. I think I've been so used to working for so long that not working feels so foreign and now so good. And my body is literally covered in bites, like covered in bug bites. And yet I feel like I wouldn't trade this for sitting at my computer any day. And it just reminds me, like, living in a city and sitting on my computer, for me, like, it doesn't feel like this. And I can find the life in the in-between moments and in my morning walks and in my cups of tea and in my routines. And like, I love being able to find that life and that peace in my day-to-day life. But then I come out here and I'm like, what the heck have I been doing? And I know I'm working towards like being able to do this more, but I don't know. It's just like to be in a place that's so alive, and it's such a beautiful thing to experience. It just feels really good to be here, and I feel like I'm softening into being alive again in a way that I didn't realize I was missing out on, because I do have my practice and I have walks and I enjoy my life, and yet there's this like thing that's missing about it, this spark of being alive, you know, being in a non-air conditioned house for 4 days in the middle of the humid jungle, getting just completely sunburnt no matter how hard I try not to, and getting covered in bug bites, and just feeling alive as a human instead of as a person in a city is such a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to film like a super quick reflection on that because like I said, haven't filmed. I've just been fully being here for it, and it's felt really, really good. And I'm going to my next place that I'm staying pretty soon, like in the next couple of hours. And I'm gonna miss this place. And I'm like, my trip is for a week and a half. And at first when I booked that, I was like, that's way too long. Like there's no way, like I'm not gonna wanna be there for a week and a half. And I've been here for 4 days, and I'm like, I wish I would have booked it for 2.5 weeks or 3.5 weeks, or I don't know. It just feels so good to be in such an alive place where there's bugs everywhere. There's monkeys in the trees, you know, it rains. It just feels so much more alive in such a special way. And it makes me miss that feeling and makes me reflect a lot on what I'm doing and like paying so much rent to live in a place that doesn't always make me feel alive. It makes me reflect on that. And yeah, it's an interesting thing because as I talk about so much, I want to find the aliveness and the beauty and the magic in the day-to-day, in the city, in those moments. And yet At what point do I want to start feeling like I'm fully alive in the environment that I'm in the food that I'm eating, you know, right off the trees, in the ocean that I swim in? When do I want convenience to melt away so that I can start feeling alive in the fullest way of feeling a part of this earth in an environment that just feels alive? So I'm reflecting, and I don't know yet what I'm going to come to in my mind, but I know that I'm being opened up in the exact way that I need to be, because I don't want to feel like I am not alive. I don't want to feel like I live in concrete. And I don't want to feel like it's such an effort to try and stay balanced anymore. I don't know. I know I have a lot of learning to do, a lot of living to do, and a lot of unwinding to do. And I have a giant avocado that is waiting for me downstairs that I'm so excited to eat. Yeah, I don't know. But I do know that I want to feel alive. In every sense of the word, I want to feel alive. And when I'm in places like this, I feel alive. When the environment around me is alive, I feel alive. So something to reflect on. And I'm gonna go eat that delicious avocado. And then I'm gonna hit the road and continue exploring. I feel so grateful. It's taking me time to relax into this, but I am enjoying it so much. And so, yeah. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today.